Victor, I'm here with a new weekly painting, and this time I'm going to explain how to paint dirty clothes, how to do the dirtiness at the bottom of this cloth. So I'm going to do, here I will use quite a big brush. I will to do the dirtiness here in these parts of the miniature. Okay, so on all these parts. To do that, I will use powders in that case, and I will use fresh matte and drying matte from Forge Wool. These are quite dark browns. So let's start. So let's start putting some of these powders on the palette. You will see these colors are quite dark, and here I use this dark because I want to match with the darkness of my bases. I don't want to wet my brush. I want it to keep dry, so I will just wash a little bit my brush. Be careful with the powders, because if you don't fix it, at any moment you can. These have a lot of static, as you can see. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have some static here. So I will start using my powders, as you can see, completely dry, and I will try not to put my brush wet. So what I will do is I will take first these darker ones, and I will put them at the bottom of the clothes. One thing that is important, as you can see, the clothes are completely painted. They are completely done. And when you want to do effects like weathering or dirtiness, my recommendation is that first you do your clothes completely to the point that they look well done. So don't start dirtying. So first you paint your clothes as if you don't want to dirt them, and then later on do the dirtiness effect. So, but you need a nice paint job first to make it work. As you can see, this works quite easily, and this time I'm just using the powders as you can see. Dry, and you just brush them on the bottom. When you finish using powders, clean your area quite well. You want to avoid that you are contaminating the rest of your paints. As I say, if you don't fix these powders, they will never be fixed. So you need to fix them once I finish. So I will need to varnish this miniature before doing the rest if I don't want to contaminate. I use first the powders. I do first the powders because it's a more dirtying thing, and I don't want to dirt the paint job of the rest. As you can see, this is looking quite well now. I will clean now my wash. You need to dry it very well for the next step. I will use the other ones that are less dark, these ones here, and I will start putting them. And you can see I have a little bit of water, and this will okay. Making this dirtiness is quite easy. The last step that I will do is I will wet a little bit my brush. I will take more powders, and now it's going to be, and now I will make more clear the base. This way I will apply more powders than in the rest. Don't worry if they look very different. Powders change a lot the appearance between wet and dry. So once you wet them, let them dry correctly before applying next steps to see the final look. So as you can see, I just apply this very like a normal paint just at the bottom of the clothes. Now I will not use this brush anymore because it's wet. I will try to use another brush that is dry. Example, this one, I don't need precision at this moment. I will take this here that is, and I will try to mix this. Okay. You can see, just with the first layer we did before, was looking quite okay. You see the effect of the dirtiness at the bottom of the clothes. Here is it. Let me see if I can zoom in. You see here the effect of the dirtiness at the bottom of the cloth. Okay, if this is too much for you, okay, I'm going to use some of the lighter powders, the lighter brown, just on top. Okay, you see once it's drying, it's completely changing. Okay, this is what it looks like. Sorry if I went off. I will take the zoom out. It's going to be very difficult for me to be in the shot. Okay, you see that now it's looking really dirty. What is the advantage of the powders? If you put too much, or you feel that it's too much, and normally will happen that, the next step that I will do, I will take this type of things. These are used for makeup. Okay, this is makeup foam. Okay, you see I used it before. And now we are going to rub a little bit off. This will make, for example, here I rub too much. I need to put some. You can see that when it's dry, you can. But this, and I will let it dry, but I think this is good enough. Dirtiness should not be uniform. This represents that these clothes are touching the ground, are getting dirt of mud. What you want to do for sure is once you are done, take some of this powder and be sure that the rim is there. The rim should be of the clothes should be dirt. Okay, especially the bottom parts should be completely dirt. This is how we look like. So quite easy with powders. You have to be careful now. Once you finish using the powders, as I'm doing now, I will need to wash this with water. You will clean completely this. this palette. Be careful, I just use this one and not my regular one to avoid contamination. I take a tissue, I wet a little bit my tissue, okay, and I try to collect all the powders. You see, you want to avoid take all the powders with you to avoid any any contamination with the rest of the miniature. Okay, if you want, you can use a paper and remove the paper after using the powders. So this is a way to do dirty clothes. I think it's very effective, have a very nice looking, and yeah, this is the tutorial for this week. I hope you find it interesting and useful, and if you have some miniatures that get dirt or goes in the mud, this is the way to do it. So that's all for now. I think that in the back you see better. That's all for now. You see it looks quite muddy and dusty. So yeah, that's all for this tutorial. So as usual, thanks a lot for watching. Please comment, like if you like it. Let me know what else you want to see. Next I will explain how I do the skin on this guy. So that's all for now. Thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.